Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jonmarie. Welcome, so happy to have you. So I'm just gonna skip an intro, get right into the video. You guys know by the title, this is a physique update. I have footage from the beginning of the year, filmed a bunch, and then didn't end up using it for anything. I have been working so hard in the gym, so I'm very excited to see this transformation and share it with you guys. Also gonna be sharing my current goals right now. Let's just get right into the video. Last year, I wasn't super consistent working out. I didn't have a lot of weights at home. I lost a lot of muscle that I built. To be honest, I didn't really have as much muscle even back then. I was always trying to build muscle, but I was doing a lot of HIIT workouts and changing up my routine a lot. So I didn't consistently lift really heavy weights. This year is the first year that I've actually lifted heavy weights. I definitely wasn't happy with my physique. I feel like I was pretty skinny, honestly. I didn't have a lot of muscle or like build on my body, and that has been my goal since the beginning of the year. So yeah, even in these before videos, I wanted to gain muscle and I just wasn't doing the proper things. I was doing way more cardio than I should have. Now I am lifting way heavier with proper form, proper rest periods, and I'm really feeling a huge difference, and I'm seeing a big difference. Also feeling a lot more confident than I was back then. I can't wait until 2023 to see like the true transformation from a year. I do have aesthetic goals. I'm sure everyone does to a certain extent, but I really do have strength goals, and I just want to get better and feel better. I'm already making this a lifestyle, and I feel like I've made it a lifestyle just from January until now, because before it was like a struggle going back and forth of working out really hard for a couple months and then not working out or not feeling motivated. And this year, even if I'm not motivated, I'm just like, this is part of my routine, and it's kind of on autopilot now of going and like getting it done because I want to achieve the goals, and I'm not going to achieve them if I don't go and put the work in on the days that I'm not feeling like putting the work in. I'm gonna start with my current goals and routine. I am working out 3 times a week, lower body focused workouts. I've been really pushing myself with lifting heavier and getting my technique down. If you saw in my last video, I had surgery for lumps in my breast, so I couldn't work out after that. But in the beginning of the year, probably for like 5 months, I was working out 5 to 6 days a week, 3 lower body days and then 2 to 3 upper body days, and I was getting so strong, going up in weight. I was really seeing definition in my shoulders and my back and my arms, which I was so excited about, and I was super determined. Like the beginning of this year till now, I have never been so dedicated and determined to my fitness goals. The surgeon said I could go back to lifting weights a week later. Well, long story short, it ended up being like a month later that I could start working out. Was in a depressed state. I was not enjoying life, and I really was missing the gym. First of all, for the routine, and second of all, because I was seeing so much progress and I was so motivated that I just felt like this was a roadblock and I was losing all the progress that I made. So once I was able to start working out again, I kind of like didn't really go back to doing upper body workouts, mainly because I didn't want the stitches to tear or anything. So she said that it was okay for me to go back to working out, but it had already been 4 weeks since I was doing upper body, and I kind of really haven't gotten back into the routine of upper body. My surgery was, I think, 3 months ago. So one of my goals is to start doing upper body at least twice a week again. So currently, I have been lifting really heavy compared to what I have in the past. So I'm kind of seeing those like newbie heavy gains. Even though I've worked out before, it's like the going heavy, I'm actually seeing a lot of results in this first year. So that's also why I'm going really hard, because you will plateau after you get to that certain point. And so I'm just pushing myself as much as I can while I'm still getting those like heavy newbie gains. I am progressing a lot with my strength, but one of my goals is to hone in on my form and really perfect that, because I haven't gone this heavy ever before in my life. I definitely want to go up in weight, but for the most part, I want to get my form down perfectly. Going up and progressing in weight will just automatically come with that. So right now I don't really have any PRs on upper body, obviously because I haven't been training upper body, but once I do start training upper body, I'll have some goals to hit with that. I want to be able to do 1 pull-up by the end of the year and start doing push-ups again. I could barely get a couple push-ups. My weight has gone up a decent amount in the past 8 months, so obviously, inevitably, it's going to be harder to pull my entire weight with my upper body or do a push-up. It's just more weight. So I have gone up about 15 pounds in 8 months. In the beginning of the year, I started out at 140 pounds. I'm roughly like 152 to 155 depending on like the day of the week, I guess, if I'm bloated or on my period. And it's definitely not completely all muscle because I have not been eating the best. So all that being said, inevitably it's going to be a lot harder for me to do pull-ups than it was when I was practicing before my surgery. This is like my road to 2023 goals for my lower body. My main movements for lower body right now are hip thrusts, sumo deadlifts, squats. Currently, I can squat 125 for about 3. By the end of the year, I hope to get up to closer to 200. And I know once I like really get my form down that I'll be able to drive that weight up. Just for reference, probably 3 weeks ago, I was doing 95 pounds. And now that I'm kind of getting proper form, I think I'll be able to significantly jump up. So my goal right now is 200 for a squat, and I know there's going to be milestones in between that. For my sumo deadlifts, I also was doing 125 a couple weeks ago, and now I'm at 145 solid for 5 reps. So by the end of the year, I think I'll be able to get 200 for a sumo PR. And my hip thrust, I'm so proud. In the beginning of the year, I started at 330 pounds for 1. That was my 1 rep max. The last time I tested, it was 430 for 1. So I went up 100 pounds, and my goal by the end of the year is to get 500 pounds. I know that will definitely happen easily. I think I'm probably gonna test again in 2 weeks, and definitely I'll go up to 450 because I've just been getting so strong with my hip thrust. I'm kind of hoping to go up to like 460 maybe. Once you get in the heavy weights, it's like a lot harder to progress those big, huge pounds going up. So if I can go up 20 to 30 pounds from the last time I did my PR, that would be amazing. As far as protein and food goes, I know from the beginning I have not eaten enough protein, and I definitely am not consistent with my food. I eat a lot of processed sugars. I have such a sweet tooth. So till the end of the year, until 2023, my goal is to eat enough protein every single day. You should be eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So I weigh about 155 right now. I should be getting 155 grams of protein every single day. I definitely don't hit that right now. So I'm gonna start adding protein shakes back into my diet. I'm already currently taking creatine, which doesn't add to protein or anything like that, but that is the one supplement that I have been taking, and I'm feeling a lot better with energy and just muscle recovery and everything. So creatine I'm gonna stick with, and then I'm gonna add that protein in and also try to cut out some processed sugars and have alternate ways of getting my sweet tooth fix in. Instead of like a cookie, I could do strawberries with some whipped cream on top, get that sweetness. Don't track right now. I never really have tracked at all, so I don't think I'm gonna start tracking. I feel like that would be a little bit overwhelming for me. Also, I know everyone talks about needing to drink more water, but I actually want that to be something that I focus on. I know the proper amount of water has an effect on everything. It affects your sleep, your skin, your performance, literally even brain fog, everything. So I definitely want to drink more water. I have my water right here. I need to fill up, start prioritizing that a lot more. Still on the topic of food, I definitely don't eat enough. I'll go until I'm hungry, which isn't necessarily a good thing. I shouldn't be starving before I think about getting food. I should be prepping ahead of time in order to make it so I'm not completely starving and just grabbing whatever's there. I feel like I have so many things I want to focus on, but I'm already kind of on my way to that, so it doesn't feel so stressful to me. I do want to start going on daily walks. I don't do any cardio currently. I feel like I'm gaining a lot more muscle, and yes, I'm gaining a little bit of fat with it, but cardio was just making it so I wasn't gaining muscle or seeing a lot of results. I have my strength goals to hit the PRs that I want by the end of the year. I want to eat more protein and drink more water, go on daily walks, perfect my form, start adding 2 days of upper body into my workout routine. And yeah, that's it. So it doesn't seem so much once I say it all at the end. I think that's like 5 or 6 things that I want to add into my routine. I'll do an updated video at the end of the year to see if I've hit all of my goals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope you guys have the best day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.